This is a carrot. Everyone that's played Grow a Garden has planted a carrot seed and gotten a badge from it. We harvest them, sell them, and then as quickly as we can, we move away from carrots to try to get the best plants in the game, never to see them again. But in today's video, I'm only using carrots and will attempt to become a billionaire from it. Carrot Boy 107's the name, and carrot gardening's the game. I love carrots so much, I look like one. Also, it's kind of funny that literally I tried Carrot Boy 1, Carrot Boy 2, Carrot Boy 3, all the way up to Carrot Boy 107 before I was able to actually get one. The fact that there are 106 other Carrot Boys in the world is crazy. Almost as crazy as me embarking on this journey, which starts with 20 shekels and a visit to Sam here, where we will buy our first 2 carrot seeds in the game. We'll go ahead and plop them down, and our journey begins with our badge. We have our first carrot award. First of many. I wonder if we're gonna get like our 1 billionth carrot award. Now that would be a crazy badge. Now I'm not gonna lie, this challenge is gonna be an undertaking, but we're gonna be implementing a lot of strategies to try to do the best we can. One, well, there's not any limitations except for one thing. In fact, really, there's only one rule in this entire challenge, and that is only one thing can go in my garden, and that's carrots. No other plant will be able to touch these lands. This is a carrot farm. And you know what every good carrot garden needs? A bunny. Oh, man. We'll go ahead and accept this one for my main account. We'll place him down, and he will help me in my journey, because what he does is, well, he eats my carrots. I know that really doesn't sound helpful, but he will give me more money for the carrots than Steven would. And in the carrot business, getting as many shekels as you can, as fast as you can, is key. Yeah, eat it. Eat it. Give me 55 shekels. We can use that to go to talk to Sam again. We can buy exactly 5 more carrots, and the journey has begun. This is gonna be some riveting gameplay, so let's just do a little bit of montage, shall we? As you can see, yeah, things are kind of going right along. We're almost up to 2,500 shekels. We've already got 2 full areas of just straight up carrots with a few big boys, a golden one, and even like a little rainbow guy here. This is going pretty well. And yeah, I know that if I like let my rabbit go ahead and eat these, they'll give me more for it, but like I don't want them to eat the big ones, because I know that if I can get some mutations on the big ones, it'll be worth more. And if he eats it, then like they won't get the mutations on it. That kind of sucks. So like now I'm kind of starting to feel like maybe this rabbit is not the play. Like, it's great to get started. I definitely got a lot more shekels a lot more quickly because of him. Look at him all unsuspecting over there like I don't know he's up to something. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna pick him up for now. I don't think that's the play anymore. Besides, right now, the shekels aren't even what the issue is. My issue is not that I keep running out of money. My issue is that every time I go to Sam, I keep running out of seeds. I get the carrot seeds, I buy out his stock, I go back to my garden, I place things down, and then I kind of just wait until the seed shop restocks. It's a very slow process, but nonetheless, this is my garden so far. Oh yeah, there was one other thing that happened. If you look up into the chat area, you actually see a guy here that came up to me and was like, "What's your best fruit?" I pulled out my carrot. Then he gave me this, which is a wet gold bamboo. Now, I didn't say that I wouldn't accept other fruits. I just can't plant other fruits in my garden. I wonder how much this thing is worth. You know what? Let's just sell my inventory real quick. And we get... Oh, no! All right, we're already up to 146,000 shekels. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's just too bad I'm never going to be able to spend all this money because I keep just running out of seeds left and right. Oh, man, that is going to be such a huge bottleneck. But what else I need to kind of worry about is like what to do with all the plants that I already have here. Because the next thing that I do need to worry about is like, yeah, these carrots are great, but alone, these carrots aren't worth very much. As they're going for, you know, 37 shekels. We're going to need a lot of that to get to $1 billion. So if I'm going to start making bank, we're going to start needing to mutate them. And well, there are are a couple of ways that we can do it. One, stay in game literally forever. With how long I have to wait for all the seeds to keep respawning, yeah, we're already gonna do that. Two, every hour on the hour, the bees will respawn. The next one comes in 21 minutes. They'll pollinate a bunch of stuff. Boom, mutations. And three, well, if we go on over here, we can talk to the queen bee, trade some honey, and get ourselves a honey sprinkler. Except there is no stock. Oh, also, I have no honey. What I do have is Robux. So what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and buy some using Starcode NightFoxx, which you should totally do because Roblox will then be forced to pay me some of their greedy profits. We'll buy it, and then we'll buy ourselves a couple of honey sprinklers. Place them down real quick. And well, now we just gotta sit here and wait. Ah! Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna stay right here and stare at you right in your face until you give me all your carrot seeds. He looks real happy about it. See you in a bit. So it's been about 24 hours since the last update. Yeah, that's right. Sam and we've been chatting it up for the past 24 hours. And let's just say we have come to a better understanding of each other. Isn't that right, Sam? Needless to say, in those 24 hours, I have bought up every carrot seed that Sam has offered, and now we're up to over 4,000. Over on the shekel front, we've actually dipped down below the 100,000 shekels. Look, 4,000 shekels is not cheap. In fact, with my big brain, and definitely not a calculator, we know that 4,414 carrot seeds times 10 shekels each is 44,000 shekels. That's right, I spent over a third of my life savings on carrot seeds itself. My mom would be real proud. No, she's not. Anyway, while I was talking to Sam, my garden, well, it was doing its own thing. And if we look, oh man, the whole thing is just completely frozen over. There are so many carrots. And you can see, like, when lightning storms happen, you can see, like, the areas that are shocked because literally every square inch of my plot are now covered in carrot seeds. This is insane. Oh my god. I am excited. We need to collect everything, mainly because I got 4,000 seeds, and I know that this area right here, I probably did everything in 1,000. I've got 4 times that in my inventory and not really a lot of space. Also, weirdly enough, I can't even get more space. How do you get more space? I thought it just like showed up. Do I have to unlock a certain plant before the game is like, okay, yeah, bro needs more space? It can't be number of plants. I've got hundreds. I feel like the carrot people are being discriminated against. No matter, let's start collecting. We'll use our trick. We'll hold down the E button. We'll hit escape, and then we'll let go of escape, and then we can still collect everything without holding down anything. It's a little trick I learned recently in a video that I watched. It's by this guy right here. He tested 20 impossible myths. Cool guy. Learned a lot. Oh, also I got max backpack space times 69. Nice. All right, Steven, you and we've gotten off on the wrong foot together, but things are looking up. Things are about to change, as I'm gonna give you the best carrot in all the land. Granted, there's nobody else here. I don't know who you're gonna sell it to, but you can go ahead and just buy my inventory and get what? I just got 2 million. I got 2 million shekels from selling 1 plot of carrot. Not even all of it. 1 plot. That is wild, bro. You gotta be kidding me. 1 plot, I got 2 million shekels. Oh my goodness. I did not expect that to happen. Now all we gotta do is harvest the rest, sell the rest. You ready? Let's go. All right, we have done everything, and we're back to square one again. Because the bad thing about the carrots is, well, you grow them, you harvest them, and then you that's it. That's all you get. You have to go get more seeds. But luckily, well, we got 4,400 of these bad boys, and now it's time to plant them again. But this time, we're going to be a little bit more strategic about it. It's not just about having plants in here for 5 years that get every mutation known to man. It's also about the size. And to get a better size guys plant? Well, you're gonna need some better gear, which is where our friend Eloise comes in. Yo, what's up, girl? Show me your gear shop. I will buy one of these. I'll buy a couple of these. I'll buy a couple of these. I'll even buy a couple of these. But when we came over here, what we're really after are these right here, the master sprinklers. We'll buy about 4 of these bad boys and some lightning rods, because why not? And then we will make our way back to our garden, stopping off at the queen bee herself so that we can get a couple of honey sprinklers. We'll take all of this back to our garden, throw down all the items, lightning rod here, 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 and here. And now it's sprinkler time, baby. Here we go. With all of our sprinklers down, it is time. 4,000 carrots. Oh boy, this is gonna take a minute. Should be one heck of a montage though. Let's do it. Well, that was a thing I didn't expect to see. Apparently, you can only plant 800 plants in your garden and that's it? Why? Carrot farmers need so many carrots to survive. What do you mean only 800? All right, well, I guess we're stuck with this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these other 3 plots. At least I know what I can do with this. Can drop these sprinklers down at least and start the mutation process. We'll check back in I don't know, 24 hours. So it's been about a week. I have been in this game, dropping carrots, waiting forever in game, having small little dinner dates with Sam over there, buying carrot seeds to then harvest everything and then start the process over again. We're up to 149 million shekels. And while that sounds like a lot done from just carrots, it's been so painstakingly hard that I'm ready to give up. When I set out to do this, I thought, man, 1 billion shekels, it's gonna be hard, but we'll be able to do it if we have a full 800 carrots to just be able to plant and mutate and harvest and sell and repeat, but it's just not very much. Let's take this right here, this shocked frozen pollinated carrot, this big boy here. It's a nice looking carrot, should be worth something pretty hefty, but when you sell it, it's worth peanuts for what we need. And really part of it is like, we're only limited to a few different things. I don't know what's going on. I've only seen like maybe 2 lunar events, but this little batch here has been in game for about 18 hours. And as you can see, I think only this one right here is moonlit. There's one right there. There's one right there. And that is it. We need some help. And I could get help by spending some Robux to get some of these guys here. The problem is, of all of these, really the only good thing is the disco bee. And the butterflies won't really help because like the plants that they need to be able to put the rainbow mutation on, they have to have 5 or more mutations on it. And well, when I look around, we see 3, there's 1, there's a 5 right there, but there's just not very many. Most of them are 3. It's not gonna be helpful. And considering it's only a 0.25 chance of getting it, I just don't want to waste Robux on it. So what I'm gonna do instead is call on a friend. And that friend is me. Because my friend has a bunch of things that I could use, like the disco bee. So there's 1, here's 2, here's 3 disco bees, all of which that I can put in the garden to hopefully help get some disco mutations. But on top of those mutations, we're gonna need some other type of mutations, like the gold mutations that you can get from the dragonfly. We'll also get a chicken zombie so that we can get the zombified mutations. We'll get a queen bee, and then to make sure everybody stays fed, we will get a moth. We'll put them down, and now we wait another 24 hours. And hopefully this time, we'll have some better luck with some mutations. Get to work, guys. I got another date with Sam. So I'll just see you in about 24 hours then. Where's that time card?
20 minutes later.
Well, I let my pets go crazy overnight. And like, I don't know why it's randomly locking onto this one, but it's got 5 5 mutations on it. That is what I need to see. In fact, if I look at my garden, we can kind of see a lot of things sparkling and changing colors. That means the disco bees are working. We got a lot of stuff that's shimmering because they're all golden. That means the dragonflies are working. I wonder if I can find anything that's been zombified. And he only has a 20% chance of doing it once every 30 minutes. Yeah, if there is one in here, it's probably not very many. There is a lot of pollinated stuff though, which means the queen bee is doing work. Basically, everybody is doing work. How's everybody's food? Full, 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 full. Almost completely starving. Well, it looks like the moth is doing his job too. Nonetheless, things I think are going a little bit better. But something else has happened in the past 12 hours. The new update has dropped, and with it come new crafting items. Now, we have to stay away from the seeds. We can't use those at all. But what we can do is look through the crafted items to see if we can find something that we could use to our advantage. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Okay, so none of these actually work for the carrots. But what could work is this right here, a mutation chocolate spray. This will actually turn our carrots into chocolate carrots. The problem with that is, well, if we take this thing over here, let's just spray this carrot right here. Now I have a shocked wet chocolate carrot. It's like literally 1 carrot and that was it. I have nothing else. Oh, geez, this is gonna get so expensive so fast. $179 for 1 mutation. And I could just craft it, but I need cacao seeds. And well, bro, I'm a carrot farmer, so I don't have that. But we'll do the chocolate spray and we'll do a shock spray. And while we're at it, we might as well do a pollination spray. And then we'll take all 3 of these sprays, couple it with a couple of more honey sprinklers where we can go to our garden, start dropping down the sprinklers, and then we'll just search through our carrots to find the most mutated ones so far that we can add a couple more mutations to. This one has 5, but 2 of them are the pollinated and the shocked, meaning that the only other one I can add is the chocolate spray mutation. Wait, this one has 6. It has the gold pollinated, shocked, disco, honey glazed, and frozen, which means the only one that it's missing is the chocolate spray. Now it has 7. I'm gonna collect it. I want to see how much it's worth. How much is this 1 carrot worth? 135,000. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely think buying the different sprays and spraying a bunch of rando stuff is not the play. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just let our pets go for another like 10 to 12 hours and see where we are then. Chicken Jockey, are you doing something? No, he wasn't doing anything. Not gonna lie, I really want to punt him off the side of the map. 5,000 likes and I'll do it. See you soon, gamers. All right, it's been about 12 more hours, and let me just say, we now have some carrots with some pretty crazy mutation combinations. Like this gold pollinated celestial stock honey glazed frozen carrot. And that's just one of many, because now this one next to it has a gold pollinated celestial moonlit honey glazed frozen. It's so many different ones. In fact, almost every single one has 5 or more mutations on it. Man, my butterflies would love this. And I would do it, but like it takes away all the mutations. And I think I'll probably get more for this gold pollinated celestial shocked honey glazed frozen carrot than I would just a standard rainbow one. But like the question is, how much would we actually get? That's what I want to know. And well, I think it's time. I have left this go on as much as I can. Look at this garden. It's insane. Just full of all kinds of different stuff. I am ready to collect. Here we go. We'll just make big holes in our garden as we collect a whole bunch of stuff, collecting extra carrot seeds along the way. Every single thing I'm picking up is like 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh. So many mutations. There we go. We have hit max backpack space. It is now time to sell. Well, head on over to Steven here. We're at 149 million. And when we talk to Steven and sell what we have in our inventory, we now have 253. What? Oh my God. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and collect all this. I'll see you gamers in just a second. We'll sell off the last of our stuff, and now we are up to 271 million shekels. And from here, it's kind of just rinse and repeat. I got over 100 million shekels literally in about 24 hours of having this OP team, over 800 carrots in my garden, and then just like never leaving the game. With that logic, in about 10 days time, we will be at our goal of 1 billion shekels. But like, I don't have 10 days. God, I'm like on my last leg, bro. I have to get 1 billion shekels in about 24 hours, which means we need a miracle. And that miracle goes by the name of Brighter. He's in the server going to type a command that will run every weather event that has ever been seen on Grow a Garden. Oh, man. Okay, he's done it, and now we wait. For the next few hours, constant weather events happen, from thunderstorms to snowstorms, twisters to meteors, and everything in between, some of which were admin-only commands. For hours, my carrots had everything thrown at it, and soon we had the most OP carrot garden that ever existed. So it's been another 24 hours, and we have seen our fair share of weather events to last us a lifetime. Every weather event that could happen in this game has happened in this game, and as you can see behind me, some of these carrots are pretty insane. Like this one that I have highlighted is meteoric, pollinated, celestial, shock, twisted, molten, plasma, and frozen. What does this one carrot, this one right here, what is this one carrot worth? Let's talk to the guy and let's just say I want to sell this. How much am I gonna get? 124. And that was just one. We have 800, and some of them are even crazier than the one that I just picked up, like this one, because it's worth 221,000. I am gonna go through here and pick up every single carrot, and then we will see what our final score is. Are we one of the lucky few carrot farmers in the entire world who has gotten from rags to riches and become a billionaire? Only one thing left to do, and that's to just collect everything and start selling. Here we go. Oh my God, not only did we get one, we almost got 2 billion. Yeah, mutations, they're OP, especially when you get them with every single mutation you can get them. With that, I think it's time I retire as a carrot farmer. The real question is though, what do I do with my other 2,200 seeds? Let me know down in the comments below. What other crazy challenges should I do in this game? You can also comment that down below. And then also comment your username. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm gonna be giving away 10 anti-bee eggs to a few lucky subscribers. After you do all that, you can check out these next videos for me, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, gamers.